it's the wrong face on there. So I'm just going to go ahead and... where is... there's the webcam. Just get that one back on. And remove the chicken face. We don't need the chicken face. There we go. Right then. Cool. That's a dive to it. We have a lot of steel to collect, evidently. And setting up that final bit of the factory, which is going to require you, and it's going to require, let's take an MK2. Can I get going with that? Should be able to. Right, we're actually going to need one more, I realized. There we go. Let's get the equipment ready. Yeah, that production is over here. Slightly disorientation is always to be expected when you start gaming, right? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So there you go. You should be able to get the information you need off that. Righto. Nice to see that all the other factories are running smoothly. Look at the amount of frames we're getting out of that one. We need way more. We need 100 of them before the day's done, but, you know. Steps in the right directions are nevertheless steps. After that, I suppose I really need to start looking into setting up the smart plate factory. But, we'll bother with that problem when I feel it's time. Right then, so... here we have these two, and we have the assembler ready for the encased industrial beams. You're going to require 24 steel beams. Ooh, I was mistaken. I thought it was pipes required. Oh well. 24 steel beams required input. Let's go ahead and get that. Which requires 60 to go in that direction. Which required, of course, this one to produce 90. Let's just crank that up, like so. So, okay, now we need to just balance this out, reversed as well. So that one is giving out 90, which means obviously we need to overclock the rest. For the coal here needs to be transporting 60 plus 90, 150, and oh, well that's a problem in and of its own, because we don't even have 150 wires just yet. So let's purposely crank it back to 60. And and you know what, I'll just tackle this problem when we actually get there. Right now though, let's just hook things up. I was thinking if I was going to punish the production of the other pipes and steel beams, but I'm going to require that. So we're going to have to go with this for now. We need 30. Currently digging through the forums. Alright then, sir. Let me know if you find anything interesting. Could be fun. Come on. This is one sturdy little piece. Come on, there you go. Not too bad. I needed the encased steel beams anyway. Let's just go ahead and grab some steel bars. Well, stop it. Don't get stuck on things, please. There we go. Oh, I need 10. Getting 12 was cute, but not nearly enough. Let's go ahead and grab a stack. The rest of it is going to go into the transport craft anyway. There we go. So with that, we can place down the MK2. Let's go ahead and remove this bit, because I want it to face the opposite direction so we can approach it rather smoothly. Without having to run around this massive rock just lying here in the way. Come on. There you go. So, a constructor if we want to align it. One step forward. Yeah, that'll do. So you need to produce 30 concrete a minute, which requires 90 limestone a minute. And this is impure. Oh boy. Well, it's fine actually. It's going to require a bit of overclocking, but not terrible. Do I... You know what? Let's be proper. Let's not overclock too much here. Let's go ahead and create a secondary constructor, since we have the resources. Ah, but now it's too far back. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and move it forward just a little bit. We need to fit a merger in. There we go. And now we can take the constructor and put it accordingly, like right there. That'll do. 1, 2. There we go. Concrete. And concrete. We then take a logistics splitter. Nothing advanced here. And just hook them into there. That one into... Why did you end up becoming so weird? Ah, because it's... I see. It was not centered. My bad. Nothing advanced, I said 2 seconds earlier, so of course it ends up being annoyingly advanced. There we go, now it's centered. What? Okay. Let's place it off one extra to the side of the center then. Like so. Now it goes. Alright, cool. And let's just bring that one right back around, like such. Then we need to overclock you to give me 90. And that should be ready to fire. I'm going to go ahead and take this one. Move that one here. Hook that up like so. Like that. Let's go ahead and... Oh, do I have a chainsaw with me? I do. Nice. Let's go ahead and just remove these trees. Like such. And then finally, we're just going to put a storage container down. Facing the correct direction would be preferable. There we go, and slide right in there. There we are. Currently have all the stuff required for our concrete to be working fully. Whoopsie daisy, no we don't. This one needs to be an MK2. Since it's transporting 90 items and not 60. There we go. Now we should be getting concrete in the right amount. Is this a new problem or something that's been going on for a while? Oof. Well, to be fair, I hadn't had the car in this type of freezing conditions, but since we've had it, at least. Hey, Doctor! How you doing? Hope you're doing well, sir. How's your weekend been presented to you? Hope it's been well. Great, good to hear, good to hear. Okay, seriously, what do we do about this problem? This one requires 60, this one also requires 60. We could purposely just slow down this one. Make it require only 30 as well. Produce half speed. Not ideal, but, you know, it's just going to be something that is chugging along. So I don't really need that big of effectiveness at it. Alternatively, we just research the third logistics and we go right through it. Got 3 possible things that could be wrong with it. Alright, well, hit me up, sir. What you been up to this weekend then, Doc? Just relaxing? There we go, we're getting the steel as required. Now let's make sure that we have 100 steel beams. Yes we do. We just need some good old copper wire and hopefully enough frames to redeem the expanded power infrastructure. Which was really a weird thing for me to go for right now. Because, like, what am I going to do with the power towers at this stage? It's barely not going to be used. Water pump, partial plug somewhere in the heater block. It just doesn't have enough coolant in the system to divert to the heating block. Alright. Now, as a non-car person myself, is that one possible problem or the 3 different possible problems? AKA, is the problem the water pump being partially clogged somewhere? Okay, cool, that was 3. Nice. I don't know. Well, I actually haven't checked up on the car's coolant. It's supposed to warn me when, when it's getting low, but it could be a worth investigation on it, I suppose. I mean, if nothing else, that would be an easy fix, right? Now, I'm curious though, does those 3 problems, are they conditioned with this quote-unquote solution being that I can run on slightly higher RPM and it therefore producing more heat? Or is that just generally when you're having a problem with heating? Just so I have, a rough go on. Well, let's go ahead and just grab some reinforced plates and produce the final frames myself. I can do that. I have the technology. And almost have the resources for it too. There we go. Oh, I forgot the copper wire. Always this running back and forth. I've been really good at eliminating it here in the early stages of the game, but now when we're getting deeper into it, it's starting to show its true colors again. That said, I have only spent a quarter of my time to do one of the 2 to 3 objectives I was thinking of. Well, if it's a partial clog, you need more pressure to get the coolant circulating to the heat block. Ah, okay. Right, fair enough, fair enough. And there we go. Let's just run back upstairs real quick and get some good old-fashioned copper wire. And, if we are only needing to wait for productions to increase, we could actually remodel the basic material block production, because right now it's just sitting on the ground, much like it's doing up here. We could also look into, cleaning this act up a little bit. There we go. Make sure that we have a full stack. If the water pump is running bad, you need a higher RPM for the pump to produce enough pressure. Right, fair enough. Cool. You guys know when the timing belt was changed last time? Well, airline might. I don't. There we go. Enough of you, and enough of you, and fire away. Woo!
Milestone reached. Pioneers can now store excess.
Yeah, I mean, we got power storage. That could be useful, supposedly. This was something we were discussing to get. But it does... Yeah, you're real fun. It does require industrial steel beams and copper sheets, something that I currently don't have yet. We could get the Logistics 3, that's probably the smartest move right now. Let's go ahead and get that. Wait, it's a timing Shen engine. Never mind, that done. Cool. Gotcha, fam. Yeah, getting Logistics 3, we can sort out this problem up here. Get it to be, fully functional, because I can make a MK3 belt running down to the coal miner. Just right now it's idling, which I don't like to see. And it's because of steel beams being idled out. Cool, we got enough concrete immediately. Hey! Moon! Captain, my captain, how are thee? Yeah, but maybe it would be partially clog heater block of the water pump, especially on the mileage of the car. Fair enough. It is strange how much information you can get from just running the plate, isn't it? And the thing is, we as a, you know, private person, we don't even see all the knowledge. The cops see all that. My to-be fellow partner in war crime, or whatever we end up doing in the campaign. Oh, no, I don't want to open up the command prompts, thank you very much. Especially if you know what websites to use, exactly. Partner in crimes. Well, listen, I've played enough D&D to understand that it either divulges into an absolute nightmare of logistics or a whole bunch of war crimes. And I'm all here for it. Okay, let's get a little bit of a overview, shall we, of the current factory floor that we want to upgrade. Anyway, this area right here. The easiest thing is just to, you know, take 2 blocks or maybe 1 block and just extend it out like such, and then extend that platform kind of like it is there, but just make a little hollow out for the miners. That could be a way to go about it. Ooh, but you know what though? I really need to build the factories for the smart plates and the frames, because that is what we're gonna be holding us back very soon. Getting down ladders is a nightmare. Because we need 500 smart plates, 500 of those frames, don't remember the name, and then 100 assembly wires. And that is not an easy patch up. Why not both? Now that's wild thinking you got there. Okay. On that topic then, where to set up our dearest smart plate factory. If I'm not mistaken, smart plates aren't that hard to create, are they? Hold on, let me get my assembly constructor done. There we go. Because I do believe they just require iron. Kind of nice like that. Let's find out. We're going to go to add item, and we're going to go down to Smarty plates. There we go. Smart plating. Yeah, no, that's just an iron ore. So setting up a factory with this should not be too difficult. So let's go ahead and do that. But for that said, we are going to require iron ore, and quite a bit of it. Because, you know, of course we do. Let's go ahead and make that 4 to make it nice and efficient. 93 iron ore to be precise. And if I'm not mistaken, there is a nice iron ore somewhere here by this arc. I have a curious question now for the dungeon party here. Have you all already gotten a good idea what characters to do? Because I have, you know, I have a few ideas, but I have no idea what to actually go for. I just know that it was an eon ago I played a wizard. Because it's I just remember it being very difficult. But I might actually go for it. Absolutely no clue whatsoever. Yeah, I believe so. Okay, cool. Got iron ore right up here. Okay. The scan went by it and didn't hit it, so I was a little concerned there. These are normal, so it'll give us 120 iron. That's more than enough. Good stuff, good stuff. Don't do it, sir. Sir. No. No. Okay, I think we've actually reached a level of understanding. Righto, wonderful. In that case, let's go ahead and just start sketching up my factory floor. I'm going to require quite a bit of space. Not to be the least, but at least 3 miners. Not 3 smelters, I meant. Let's see. A creature's in the way. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you, sir. Just gonna map that off in that direction. Something along this line should give us a good starting platform. There is one major flaw in my current building things that I have not thought about at all, which is that you can hold down control, which means you're going to snap it to guidelines. And you go, what guidelines? Well, the global guidelines. This allows you to build platforms perfectly aligned with each other, no matter where you place them and in what orientation. Obvious problem being, if you've started, you know, pushing down things and you haven't changed that, it's not going to align, which is a little annoying. I don't even know what class to be available for us, as I've never actually played D&D. Oh, that's fair. Wizard can be cool in the right hand, even up if they suffer. See, that's why I think it could be real fun to have it in my hands, which is obviously the worst possible hands. But the thing is, I have played a paladin, and I've played a fighter, I have played a monk, and I've played a semi-rogue ranger mix. And I, you know, want to try something a little different. Then I walk up to the target and I'm going to hit it in the face. And if that won't work, I'm going to hit it again. There we go. Right then, we should have enough material now to get logistics. Perfect time for the new factory floor. Up it goes. And let's go ahead. No, real fun. Let's go ahead and get the hyper tubes as well. But for that, we're going to have to actually set up a... Well, not a factory per se, but we need to just set up something that starts shipping away at our required amount of copper. Do I have any concrete? I do have a little bit of concrete. Nice. Okay. Let's start planning. We're going to need a miner. An MK2 preferably. We're going to need at least 3 smelters. How many constructors do we need? Quite a few. Yeah, at least 9. Lovely. 9. A good 4 assemblers. That should do. Goodie. As I said, this is actually going to be a little bit of a factory. The biggest one we've made yet. Let's start by collecting everything except for the concrete, so they have a chance to be producing. I think I'm making artificial. Nice, nice. Never played artificial, or played with one actually. I don't know really what they do. I'll be right back. Gonna be making a cup of tea. Well, good luck, sir. Don't die. It's a complicated quest. Or at least the way you phrased it made it sound like it. So good luck. We're all counting on you. There we are. I have a little bit of a clogged inventory. Let's just get rid of the Christmas gifts. I don't really plan on keeping with the seasonal. And let's get some frames. You need to speed up your production there. Should have made it bigger, but the problem was I couldn't really make it bigger because I don't have the iron ore for it. I mean, now I could, because now I could just, you know, double it by upgrading the miner, but back then I could not. Let's go ahead and throw away you fellas. How many pipes do I got? I need 400. There we go. Just so I can make the hyper tubes if I want to get there. We only have 50 of you guys. We currently have a lot of tubing, so let's go ahead and do what we originally talked about, which is we're going to cut this line. And we're going to reintroduce the splitter on this end instead. Bonk, bonk. Like so. That way this is going to meet its requirement of getting us 15 beats per minute, which is at least going to make it, you know, a little bit more efficient. Imagine someone that acts like an engineer, builder, smith. Righto. I have in my head a medieval castled engineer. Yeah, inventor. Yep, my Team Fortress 2 medieval engineer is still hanging in there. Nice. Righto. First things first, let's clear off these iron nodes. Don't do it. You don't really need to bother with the second one as of yet. Just yet. Please don't hit me. Ow. I'm defenseless. Stop it. There we go. And we're going to have it come up here. Alright, then we need 3 smelters. Pushing 60 iron ingots in one direction and 36 iron ingots. 57 in one and 36 in the other. Why couldn't it not be even? Made it so much easier to work with, but okay. Let's go ahead and set this up, I suppose. So let's go ahead and do 2 of you. That's going to be doing the... 2 is going to be doing the iron ingots, and then... Iron ingots. 2 of you is going to go for the construction rod. The other one's going to go for the plates. That's the way it's gonna have to be. Let's go ahead and get the splitter right up here in the center. 1, 2. You can also build or reproduce magical items. Righto. Well, that does sound very neat. Cool. Let's go ahead and just turn it off like such. And down into the belly it goes. Just realized these needs to be MK2s. And you're gonna be using 120. Good. So far so good. Of course you'll be doing the iron ingots. And what direction do you all go in? I suppose this one can run off and do the plates and can kind of sneak off to the side and do that. Doesn't need to be too complicated. At which point I need you to produce slightly more than average. I need you to do 36. There you go. Now these 2 fellas combined, you only need to do 57, but I'm not going to bother correcting you, so we're just going to join you up in 60 and then split you into groups of 4. Does that sound fair? Good, I wasn't asking. So let's have that hooked up somewhat like so. Should be correct. Yes. There we are. Welcome back. Alright. We are currently building up the smart plates factory. Hoping kinda it can stay for a little while. But we'll see what I do with it. No, I need 4 of these fellas. There we go. Logistics splitter. Set this up neatly. We need to take 1 step back. Yep. Did I actually align that? Yeah, I did. Cool. I was purely by mistake. So what coffee did you set yourself up with this time, Phil? Hey! Moon crushing it now with a 3-streak view, sir. Very, very nice. Sorry, meant to say tea. Didn't realize I just committed a war crime, Phil. There we go. Yeah, I should do. Perfect. Oh, of course I run out of plates. That's amazing. Hold on. Let's go ahead and put down a craft workbench so we don't have to run all the way back. Can make some plates manually. Bear with me 3 in a row, Moon. Careful. You might start overdosing on this beautiful chicken face that we referred it to. Wonderful. 16 iron plates. That's barely going to get me through this first step. What I could do is I could actually start the production of items. Let's go ahead and remove this one. Okay, it does reach. Now I only need to make it bearable for my eyes to look at. Excuse me, sir. Could you move out of the work zone? Thank you. I'll run it like so. Up like here. And we're out of plates again. Okay, tell you what. We're gonna remove 1 line here. 2 lines even. Because if I can get the power started, I can actually have these fellas produce plates for me. Now, oh.
You need to move.
What?
No one didn't get up and move.
Oh, shit. Ah. You look like you need to do some exercise. I do suppose I do need to do that. I'm on a very strict time limit. How does this work together? Like, you told me specifically to get up and move and then told me don't move. This is very strange. This has not happened before. I'm not sure what to do in this situation. I have made a very painful position with my foot too. This is not great. Ow. You look like Jesus. I appreciate it. You know what? That counts as getting up and moving and not moving. So there you go. Your redeem was successful. And yeah, Moon. Or airline, I meant to say. I do not see the redeems properly. I need to move that screen because I have a little. Hold on. Can I yank this one out? I have an activity flow indicator up here. The problem is it's really tiny. Oh, great. Now I removed it completely. Oh, there it is. It popped back up. Thank you. Hopefully I can catch it a little better. Hoisha. Don't try to make me pronounce that correctly because it's never going to end in a way where I'm not insulting someone. Alright. So, hold on. Now I need to double check what I was setting up here. This is the 4 iron rods. Cool. So this one didn't even address my initial material problem, which is just perfect. Okay. So that one is going to move like such. We could have the next constructor for the plates just sitting here facing away. Like so. Japanese tea, a roasted version of sencha green tea. Gotcha. How many iron plates did I need here? 24. So, wait, what? Oh yeah, no, sorry, I was looking at the wrong screen again. I do that sometimes. Get complicated. One of my favorites, to be honest. Nice. I'm gonna check out this clip because I figure it has something to do with me freezing like there. But the clip link is furry bovine falcon TBT taco left. Like, how how does this link make any sense sometimes? All right, let's go ahead and we'll wire it up. I'm gonna run it over to this side. No, let's do it in the middle here. That way the cables don't look as strained. This is a thing I am supposed to be, you know, alright with looking at. Let's go ahead and run this one over to the other side. There we go. I really need to get myself some Caterium so I can start making priority switches. It all makes sense. You're just not in the link club? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't realize. That was an exclusive club I was missing out on. My deepest and sincerest apologies. You know what? Let's run it through the toxic cliff here. As long as I don't fall down, we're fine. And with my new Blade Runners, shouldn't be a problem. And these plants are fine as long as you don't stay too long. Then they become a slight upset with you. There we go. What power production did I just add, by the way? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Max consumption of 586 again. Ooh. I need to start expanding my cold factory again. I should probably get to that before we expand that smart plates factory any further. But first things first, let's head over to the steel factory and grab as many of those good old reinforced plates as possible. Time to up the pollution rate. Yeah, it's getting a little chilly here. We need to make it warmer immediately. Yeah, see, that's why we need to get it warmer. Can I grab some... I actually have 2 stacks of both. To be fair, the pipes are going to be going completely. But I need these fellas because I need to improve the production. For now, let's just cut off the wire heading to the smart plates factory. Just so I can have things running again. Because I have more important things that I need to have running at the moment. Let's see. We currently are back at production of 518, which is manageable. There you go. Now it dropped all the way back down. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah. No, I need another 8 road up there. So let's go ahead and start making the preparations for thus. Let's go ahead and edit the to-do list. Hope the greens don't see what you're doing. Oh, you know it. In no time, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of those rhino gluing themselves on my highways. Just you wait. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, power. We want 8 of these things. Let's get 2 batteries. Oh, I need stators for that. Oh, never mind. Let's get some of those boys then. We're also going to need some more water extractors. And we're going to need an MK2, 2 of them to be precise. Yeah? I don't know if that's going to be enough. Not the miners, but I realized, do I have enough to actually transport? I think I need MK4s to transport the amount of coal I'm going to need, but I'm unsure and we'll find out shortly. My current priorities, as they stand, however, is getting copper sheets. Oh boy, I'm gonna need way more than that. we were talking about it, so let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just set up a little production for copper sheets and well. Not going to be anything proper or even permanent. It's just going to slap another splitter up here and do it manually. Let's get a constructor out. Put it down right there. I want you to do copper sheets. And I would like to get a smelter to align with that. And a logistics splitter. Get off it. Wait, do you actually have power storage in this game? Yeah, no, there is some basic power storage. Nothing revolutionary, but enough to keep most things going. Am I really that close to the fuse right now? Yeah, I am. Okay, let's see. I have a crap ton of wire, don't I? Yeah. You guys don't need to be running right now. Let's crank it. The way the battery works is that it saves the fuse a little bit. And it drains pretty fast, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. That should keep it running for a little bit. But it does give you a buffer time to, you know, fix potential problems. There we go. You are now producing the copper sheets. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's just get a nice little storage box. I don't have any plates. Is it just me, or are the fucking rhinos reproducing? There's more of them now. I don't like it. In fact, something is shooting up your leg. I know. You just didn't want to leave me alone. Okay. So with that one now, getting more production in our end. Let's just move it a little bit like that so it doesn't complain. Here we are. Let's go ahead and reproduce that so we... Come on! I'm just trying to do a thing here. Let's kill you because you're not even doing anything. Yes, it is. Let's kill one of the 2 wire producers. $522. Say I'm living on the limit is, well, not overstating it. Ah, hold on. We can disable this entire track actually. That should free up some possibility. Like so. Right, and you are now producing 30. Cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and just clear out our inventory. We don't need those logs. We don't need the grass. We should just real quickly redeem the spitter thingy. I don't even think I need to redeem it. I think I just need to turn it into more of the goo and we should be good. Alright. We'll go do that while we wait for this machinery to produce some copper sheets for us. Ah, damn it. It's already 44. I was doing so good in the beginning and then it all just plummeted out into void. Damn it. We're not going to have time to set up another 8 reactors. Or not really reactors. Are they reactors? Technically. Like strictly technically, aren't coal burners reactors in their own right? There we go. Bioorganics, cool. Now what do I need for you? I need 3 and a crap ton of wire. That is easily be fixable. There we go. Because, I mean, you are making a reactionary process, right? You're taking fire, a type of reaction, you're putting it below water, so the water starts boiling, you get steam, you know, a reaction to the increase in temperature. I don't know. I feel like that should count as a reaction on all fronts, no? A boiler attached to a turbine too. Yeah, but see, they're still, you know, reacting to a circumstance change. Reactors. You can tell that I am fucking well researched in this field. Ow. Stop it. I'm just here to pick up some cable. Okay, thanks. I love you too. Ugh, come on, move it. There we go. Ooh, that was a smooth landing. Alien organisms, pocket dimension, give me that. Look at this. Look at this now. Ah, so nice. I can even do that one. If I just get enough DNA. Don't have any on me because I just threw away the one I had. But still, I could have done more. So that's nice. Let's get the 4 portable miners we require. We don't need 4. We're only going to need 2. Because what I'm going to be doing, just really quick upgrading on the things. I'm going to take the MK2s and I'm just going to put it over the previously existed MK1s. And here's the little weird thing. It requires 2 miners to do this, right? But the thing is, when I make this, I'm going to get 1 miner back from the MK1 miner. So I'm, you know, just really using 1 of the 2. Which is a little frustrating. Oh, but I realize I need to make 1 more still. Because the problem is I will do 1 and then I'm going to have only 1 over and never mind. Here we go. Let's just make it extra and call it a day. So let's go ahead and pick up the cable. Let's pick up any copper it now has. It should have a little bit more. And then we can head over there and reposition our character for great adventure. Grab that. Cool. And let's also just grab a stack of copper in case we need it. I mean, we're not going to need it, but for later. Sounds like a thermodynamic reactor. Not a reactor. Fine. I thought it was reactor-like. The joke's on you. I can control the stream. Later in Photoshop, I'm going to make you all answer, yes, it's clearly a reactor. You're so clever, chicken. We all admire your courage in revolutionizing the idea. Even my candy bag somehow refuted this fact and stood up on its own. I don't know. You have hijacked my candies, chat. I suppose you win this time. Candy bag will not stand for any heresy. Not in its presence. No, there's no the truth. Hello, boys. You're doing a great job clouding up the sky, but we need more of it faster. So I hope you don't mind that I brought some friends. Right now, this thing is transporting 120 copper a minute right now. Which means, of course, we need 240 to get another 8 in, right? Oh, yeah, that's right, you don't actually show me. What do? You do 270. It's fine. No worries here. All is well. Well, let's just start scheming. So, well, obviously, the platform is just going to be a copy of the other. Ooh, let's not jump into the water like that. So this is where all the pipes and stuff are gonna go. And then here is where the reactor is gonna start. And let's just do, I think it's 4 deep on the shore. Let's find out. Oh, well, let's not find out because we run out of concrete immediately. Do I have enough on me? No, I do not. Well, anywho, let's just, in a way of, you know, proof of concept, let's just go ahead and change that. There we go. So let's do the resource heavy things first, aka let's run over to those drillers and give it up the MK2s and then just upgrade this entire path to MK3. Now I'm starting to talk gibberish here, I realize, but bear with me. Okay, so we're going to throw, yeah, oh shit, your spit is here. You down there, you down here. That's fair. Now it's producing 120 each, which in turn means that these two needs to be MK2s. Lovely stuff. Please don't kill me. Ow. Now we just need this entire path to be MK3s. Love the sound of me running on fire. There we go. And let's do a little bit controversial thing and just cut that wire for now. And keep the current ones running. So now we have coming in here is 240. This one don't need to change at all because I'm not changing the output in that direction, but I am changing where you're going. So we need 120 to move over in this direction and do the thing on this side. Cool. Well, let's start placing down the new generators. So opposite on this one is you, and you should be right up against the side, a little in, and one step to the left. There we go. Oh, like so. Cool. As I said, my goal is to just mirror the opposite side. There we go. Grab those. Get that out of here. We have 7 minutes. Cool. So let's just get that one down. Let's go ahead and get the same elevator platform on this end as well. Not necessary, but I appreciate the effort. Okay. And let's go ahead and do the same setup in terms of how we did these ones. Just gonna put that one like so, put a ramp down so I can get up here. We're just gonna focus on hooking up 2 of them for now. Just so we can get power going, so we can come back and, you know, have power running through the facility. 6 minutes should be doable if I can find the thing I'm looking for. There we go, conveyor splitter. Right, so you're gonna come in. Ah, damn it, of course. Okay, well, you're gonna come in here anyway. I'm going to put you right there. And then we're just gonna have to do it a little tighter here on the initial one. There we go, now it's aligned. Cool. Let's remove you. Now this one should be easy. That should just be hooking up like so. You are gonna have to do a little turn up here, but hope you don't mind. No, you did not. You wanted to do that oh so beautifully. Thank you. Cool. How do one get the blade runners? You need to research the silica line in the MAM research. Oh, come on. So if you get the field research station, or the MAM, you can learn how to get them through there. Okay, so let's take one step back. Step back. Let's get a water generator. 4 minutes to go. I'm not stressed, you're stressed. There we go. I have not put into the calculations setting up a pump. We're about to find out if that's a fuck up. Coming right down. One step to the side. Yep. Cool. And let's put the thing aligned here. It's gonna go through the belly of that one. That's fine. Like so. Cool. I love that I was leaning in person. Like I'm fucking playing VR here. There we go. And there we go. And also you. What on earth is that nightmare? No, no, behave. What did I... Oh, what? What? Okay, you go away. Cool. I somehow managed to delete that pipe, because that made the most sense. There we go. You go there. Wonderful. Okay, then I need to borrow a power line, heading off into this direction, centered. Hook up to that one, hook up to that one, and you are going to be running on the back here. Into you. And you're not going to have enough lift, so we're going to put you here. And hook that onto you. Oh, shit. Might want to connect these two. That one's going to be an MK2 as well. There we go. That is 2 more of these things. There we go. Water has started showing up. And we have upgraded our max cap. So now we should be able to hook back up power. Reset. And we have a new capacity of 675. Max consumption of 591. Cool. Wonderful. Now we have the ability to just expand this nice and easily when we get back. Which is where I want it to be. I have 2 minutes. Do I even make it back home in time though? I don't think I'm gonna make it back to the watchtower. That would be 2 days in a row where we are forced to camp on the ground as an average peasant. I must ask, Torosha, are you running your own playthrough side by side? Because then I must say, you are truly desperate when you come to me for aid. Right, well, we actually do seem to make it back in time. We have a whole minute. Blade Runners really do make a world of difference. With the factory running, and if we spend the beginning of next episode setting up the remaining coal plants, we should get enough materials meanwhile to actually get going with the hypertubes. Maybe I could start setting up a little network of those fellas. Ooh, can we actually see? Ooh, I don't think you... No, you cannot see the to-be smart plate. Ah, maybe. Can you just grasp there's a platform in there where the smart plate factory is going to be. One day I'm going to take that power slug, but I'm not going to do it now. Let it sit there and overwatch my factory as it expands slowly from weird congealed platforms to more normal looking places. Anyway, there we go. That is the hour mark. Let's save the game. Confirm. Cool. 7 hours and 19 minutes. So we're 19 minutes overdue. But as I said, that is mainly because I start up the game when I'm, launching the stream.